Well, hello guys, it's legoshowtv here, and this time I'm doing Lego Star Wars set. This is on 75169, Duel Naboo, 208 pieces, ages 7 to 12. Comes with Darth Maul, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Qui-Gon Jinn. There you can see the front of the box with the Rogue One thing there and Disney. And then you can see the top of the box with Darth Maul there. And then the features of the set. So now let's take a look at the set itself. Right, here's everything we get in 75169 Duel Naboo. Now let's take a look at the set itself. Prior to making this video, I looked at Jane Brick's review of this set and watched everything he did and pointing out the flaws and everything. So yeah. So the first feature here is obviously the laser wall opening, which for me is flawed because I think it has a little bit of resistance, pulling it back a little bit. And yeah, there's barely any room for Darth Maul here, and even when he fights Obi-Wan, there is hardly any room for him with his lightsaber on. So yeah, it barely fits there. It looks like he's holding that halfway, so that's pretty bad. And another feature is when Obi-Wan gets dropped into the pit. So now, take an overview of this, and so watch me as I just do this. You gotta get him in a certain position for him to flop, of course. And yeah. Well, there you go. That's almost as good as I could get it. And yeah, probably the only time I'd ever be able to. But yeah, let's just hold it like that. Hold him face up. Straighten it up. Hit the button right here. Takes about 100 times to do it, but yeah. You can stand them up like that, and you can do it perfectly. Well, with enough force, you can do it perfectly. Standing up. So let's try it again. But as you saw, I had to hit the thing pretty doggone hard to get it to work. Well, okay. That's some extreme force power there. Hitting it pretty hard there. So let's just see how well it does with one other character, Darth Maul. So he's sitting right there. Hit the button. Takes a little bit, so yeah. And I don't know what the significance of this little pink thing is. When I looked at the instruction book, it told me to put it in there. There's no way to normally attach it to the other studs. So yeah, I don't know what the thing is. But yeah, and then there's a sticker there. So that about completes the set. So now let's go on to the figures. Alright, so here is the characters from left to right. We have Darth Maul, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Qui-Gon Jinn. And then, so here is Darth Maul, and I really don't like this character because it's a rehash, it's a reuse of the one in the 2015 Sith Infiltrator, and his face, that face is horrible. Ugh. And he looks like someone, or that face looks like some face out of a Star Wars cartoon. And yeah, you can see his torso detailing, leg detailing, facial detailing, back torso detailing, no, back head detailing. It just looks bad. And then here you can see Obi-Wan, he's looking decent. You can see his torso detailing, leg detailing, facial detailing, kind of worried there. And then the back torso detailing and back head detailing, and the face is right after his master's been stabbed. And then you can see the last one that saves this set from being an utterly disaster, other than the rating that might make it worse. But you can see his torso detailing leg detailing, facial detailing, then the face after he's gotten stabbed, and the back torso detailing. And yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn kind of saves the set from being a disaster. But yeah, now let's go on to the ratings for the set. To the ratings for the set. This set comes with one instruction book, and it cost, I believe, $25. So, yeah. Here you have the checklist for the characters. And then, of course, you have the play features, which I showed you, and then the other sets. And I can't wait to get the other ones. And, yeah. And then you have Force Builder app and the piece count. And the win with the robot. But I want to go over the flaws one more time in this review before I give the honest to truth rating for the set. So yeah, so this is from the controversial movie known as The Phantom Menace. Yeah, it's controversial because it's a prequel. And yeah, so the flaws I have figured out, as Jane Brooks has stated in his review, is first, these things. The laser. There's not enough with his lightsaber, even with him alone. There's not enough room for the lasers to go past. So that's a flaw. And yeah. So yeah, that's a thing. So like put Obi-Wan or Darth Maul right there with his lightsaber. Put Obi-Wan Kenobi right here. Open the thing. And then without that, you can do it. Without the lightsaber, you could do it decently. You would have to push it all the way through. And then, if you do that, that's what happens. So we don't want that to happen. That's a bad thing. And it even blocks it. I don't even know how I got it to do it that time. But, and then, if you move on from that, you got the jumping ability, which is out of the way crazy. And yeah, just watch. It takes forever. You gotta get him in the right position to be able to do it too. It just takes forever. So yeah. Other than that, the set is pretty okay. The characters, Darth Maul here, he's grinning like he has been animated from a TV show. A TV show of Star Wars that's made to be funny. And Qui-Gon Jinn saves the thing too. Obi-Wan, he does a decent job at looking well. And yeah. But overall, I am going to have to give this set a 7.5. Now that's one of the lowest ratings I've ever gave a set. But considering how good Jane Brooks is at stating what is flawed in a review, I consider that a pretty good rating because I did watch everything in his review. And he is exactly right that these are flawed and that jump is flawed. So, yeah. That's why I'm giving this set a 7.5. So, yeah. And I'm sorry for any background noise you may have heard in this review. So, yeah. That's about it for this review. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And so see you in the next video. And make sure to check that notification bell to never miss an upload. So, yeah. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.